What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back 6 hours later for another watch along. UFC 317. And we are here. Hey, Rhythm. Excited? Bro, did you see what Robocop did to Jack Hermanson just before this? They showed the prelims now. Did you see the fight before this? My god, he slapped him completely. Crazy. Bro, look at that spear, man. Hey, Ram. Good evening. Sorry, good morning. Good evening. Good morning. You're ahead of us in time. Look at that. Look at the T-Mobile Arena. Oof. Superb, man. Oh, look, they park on the top of the buildings. Yeah, we're never going to get that here. Shave boldly. All right, let's get into it, man. How does Topuria get the red corner? That's crazy. Did you hear that Gyökeres wants us now? I gotta be honest with you, Ram. I'm not really offended like how other people are about that. Technically, Gyökeres was our second option too. Maybe not the fans, but Manchester United for sure. Oh, Daniel Cormier needs to seriously lose weight, man. It's not looking good, bruv. Oliveira will win due to his wrestling background. We can hope. Just share it on Twitter, guys. Share it on Instagram. Do share it before it starts, if you don't mind. Share the stream. There we go. Sent. All right. All set to go. The champion who trains like a challenger. 4 title defense by Pantoja. On for nutrition. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's start. Wow, they're doing a ad for Fantastic Four. Here we go. Shogun Ruas. There you go. Diego Lopes. Ooh. Alexa Grasso's there. Kamaru Usman. The Chuck Liddell's there. Here we go. Straight away. Peyton Talbert. Felipe Lima. Let's go. Felipe Jungle Boy Lima. That's a name. Here we go. Trains with Hamza Chimaev? Here we go. Ooh, chest piece like Oliveira. We were supposed to fight Jonathan Martinez. Peyton Talbot's coming out now. Hey Dinesh, good morning. Go Peyton Talbot's getting ready to prep. The guy looks a little like Arnold Schwarzenegger, though, the security guy. This is going to be a fun fight. What is that? That's a weird tattoo. He has the same tattoo on his back. It's the same tattoo on his back that he has on his stomach. It's a very interesting looking tattoo. Very interesting. Oh my god, he's dancing to some techno shit. No offense to people who like techno. Just repetitive and unbearable from sometimes. Oh, that's seriously, he has like a front to back tattoo. That's interesting. Have the same tattoo on two spots on your back. Outside of his leg piece, he has a leg piece on the outside. What is it with Brazilian people and chest pieces with their family members on it? Very specific niche. Talbot 26, 5'10, 4-inch reach height advantage. And 2.5 inch reach advantage for Peyton Talbot. Oof. Good morning, Death Killer. Thoughts on Night of Champions? Main event was a struggle. Good finish. Jade Cargill's match, expected but good finish. Um, Interesting finish for the opening match. Orton Rhodes, although they should have given it to Orton to finish his King of the Ring run from last year. Sami Zayn, Karrion Cross was a fun one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I say? What did I say? 4, 5. Fatu Solo Sikoa. I predicted Hikuleo to come on, so that was fun. God, Hikuleo looks massive. All in all, better than I thought it would be. A solid 6.5, 7. Pacing of the card also was decent, man. Within 3 hours, it all got done, and there were six matches instead of five. So another man from Amazonas. Here we go. First fight about to start. If I'm on, no spoilers, guys. Thank you. Can you get some background on both fights? I'm totally out of the UFC currently. They are both these two particularly are both promising prospects. Peyton Talbert's coming off of a tough loss against Raoni Barcelos. Felipe Lima I've actually never saw fight. Talbert tried to get a push into the top 15. He fell a little short. He's also very young. They're both frantic. They're both high paced. This is not going to be a boring fight, basically. Good morning, Aditya. This is not going to be a boring fight. Oof. High energy, both moving forward. Ooh, nice leg kick. The leg tattoo on Talbot is nice. He's only done half though. Ooh, stepped in there, got caught with a right overhand by Felipe Lima. Another overhand right. It seems to be there. The step in duck under overhand right is supposed to be there. Landing so far for Lima. Talbot has to keep his hands up or keep his chin tucked. Ooh, he's cornering him though. He's getting ready. Ooh, beautiful 1-2 there. Ooh, just stepped out of the overhand right again. Lovely leg kick. Ooh, beautiful hook. Completely missed Talbot though. Here we go. Body lock. Felipe Lima drives to the cage. 50-50. Holding him against the cage, trying to spread his legs, trying to drop under for a double leg. Great defending there by Peyton Talbot. Wizards. Now Felipe Lima is against the cage. Yes, created distance. Got out of the body clench. Ooh, overhand right. Ooh, Peyton Talbot just got out of it. Lovely takedown there though. Gave him his leg. Take him down. Ooh, tries a back take again. Back take trip. Wow. Ooh, rolls out of trouble there. This Peyton Talbot. Fantastic. Granby roll. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, they're trying to spin out. He's trying to spin out. There we go. Wonderful movement there by Peyton Talbot. Did not concede the takedown. Got straight back up. Is Lima part of the Brazilian Nerds gang? No, he's not, dude. He trains with Hamza Chimaev, it seems. Swedish All Stars, I think, is the All Stars gym in Sweden. I think that is, if he trains with Chimaev. Or Granby roll there by Felipe Lima. Rolls into a leg lock. Oh, spins back out again. Great scrambling here by both men. Great scrambling. Oh, here we go. Short elbows. Short elbows. Good blocking there. Good tight block there by in the guard by Felipe Lima. Felipe Lima gets up now. Frantic. Excellent scrambling by both men. Ooh, double underhooks there by Peyton Talbot. You got to be careful. He's going to get dumped. There he goes. There he goes. As predicted, trip. Ooh, Felipe Lima stayed on top. Great counter there. Into guard now. Great reading there by Felipe Lima. Close guard here. Peyton Talbot's not giving him any space. Beautiful body head punch combo there by Felipe Lima in guard. Not a lot of room here. Fantastic. Not allowing Felipe Lima to advance. Not allowing him. Okay, here he goes. Oh, spins to the back. Mistake there by Talbot. He's got to be careful now. 30 seconds left in the round. He's trying to go double hooks in. Ah, great job there by Talbot. Great job. Great scrambling there. Great scramble there. Oh, again spin against the cage. Battle by the cage is the biggest one right now. Felipe Lima's trying to seal it with a takedown, it looks like. There we go. I think the first round goes to Felipe Lima. Can't lie. I don't know. Who do you guys have the first round for? I think Felipe Lima seals it with the takedowns. The overhand rights landed plus takedown. Coach Andreas here from MMA All Stars is here. Are you 50 seconds behind? I'm also watching on Sony Live. I'm not watching on Sony Live, but that's why. It's a long story, dude. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Just don't ask. Why am I this far behind? I just am. Okay, I refreshed the stream. It's a little better. All right, Peyton Talbot's on the ground now. 350 into the second round. Sorry, 1 minute into the second round, guys. Talbot's takedown defense good considering rematch aims with Chimaev. Exactly. Ooh, spinning back fist. Oh, Talbot doing a good job of winning the second round right now. Again, on the ground here, takedown heavy. Take the wins, take the wins. Simple as that. Why did he let him get up? That's not a good strategy. Yeah, I don't understand why he let him get up there. Doesn't seem like a sound move, personally. Oh, spinning elbow. Spinning back kick return there by Peyton Talbot. Step in. He's still trying to control him, still trying to corner him. Another spinning body kick. Don't do anything stupid now, Talbot. Secure the round. Make it competitive. Let it go to the third. Look, he's lining him up. Oh, ooh, ooh! Try to step in straight with a overhand with a under a left uppercut there. Just missed the left uppercut. Hello, Ranjan. Everything's good, buddy. How are you? Oh no, he got the takedown. Oh wow, back take. Great job there. He's got to dump him. He's got to dump him. He's got to dump him. Great job there. Oh, north south choke. He's got to be careful there. He's got to be careful there. 15 seconds. Hold the position. Hold the position. We go into a third round, 1-1. Oh, beautiful transition into mount. Beautiful transition into mount. Ooh, Felipe Lima's got to be careful now. It was a comfortable first round for him. That's right. Coach is right. 1-1 there. Great. No decision combos. Wow. They're telling him to finish him. Wow. Nobody looked like they were close to getting finished so far. The finish in a third round, that would be quite decisive. Because the match looks really close right now. There we go. Third round begins. Oh! Peyton Talbot catches him there with a good left straight. Peyton Talbot's trying to corner him into the cage. He's just trying to get him, force him back behind the black line. Felipe Lima looking very frantic there. Beautiful inside leg kick there by Felipe Lima. Oh, knee in the clinch there. And exited safely as well. Oh! Another spinning back fist. Oh, he eats him with another left straight. All right, Felipe Lima's coming out with some gas now. He's bobbing, he's weaving. Oh, he tried another spinning back fist there. He's got to be careful. You can break your hand with that. Another straight left by Felipe Lima. Oh, high single, drives against the cage. He's trying to trip him. It's not happening again. Another attempt there by Felipe Lima. Oh, he's trying to off balance him now. He's trying to dump him. He's trying to tree trunk him. Great balance there by Peyton Talbot. Ooh, double leg dump. Wow, Felipe Lima relentless with the takedown attempt here. Peyton Talbot has to get up or this fight is over. Wonderful fight so far. Wow, I think Felipe Lima's claiming it. He's racking up control time here in the third round. Fantastic work here done. Wow. Ooh, he's trying for another trip, a body lock trip. Not happening. Still has both hands in though. Still has a firm grip on Peyton Talbot. Oh, he switches again. He's trying a single leg. Yes, Peyton Talbot gets away with. Now Peyton Talbot's got to work. 2 minutes 20. He's got to work. He's got to work. He most likely will need a finish right now as it stands. Felipe Lima backing up too much, man. Don't back up. Ooh, he's against the cage. Be careful. Peyton Talbot. He's making Peyton Talbot chase him. Oh, here we go. Combos. Ooh. Good defensive work there by Felipe Lima. Misses the overhand right there. Peyton Talbot is making him miss a lot, and he's controlling the cage, but he's not hitting him enough. Oh, overhand. Sorry, spinning head kick. Beautiful move there by Peyton Talbot. Still pushing him back. Oh, head kick blocked there by Peyton Talbot. Felipe Lima loses balance. Peyton Talbot has him. Peyton Talbot spins to the back. Rolls back into guard. Ooh, he's trying to ground and pound. Felipe Lima recovers, goes into half guard now. He's trying to adjust his position high off guard there. Look at the knee of Peyton Talbot. Look at the left knee. Very high. Difficult to make him spin. Peyton Talbot. Oh, Peyton Talbot recovers mount. He is gotta absolutely smash now. Wow. Wow. What a reversal there by Felipe Lima. And a reverse body lock. I've never seen that before. Wow. Fantastic work there by Felipe Lima. How did he get out of that mount? How did he get out of that mount? This is an awkward position here, but there is no damage being done, to be fair. Peyton Talbot, oh, here we go, spins back out. 18 seconds left. Felipe Lima's got to be careful here. No up kicks. Here we go. Peyton Talbot emptying the tank. Too little, too late, though, I think. I think Felipe Lima did enough in this round at the beginning. I think Felipe Lima definitely did enough in the beginning of this. Great opening match, though. Great opening match. Great opening match, I think. Lovely spinning heel kick there by Peyton Talbot. Today morning, Benfica lost in extra time. Yes, 4-1. Didn't Di Maria score in extra time to take it in added time to take it to extra time? Let's see. I think Felipe Lima did enough. Let's see. Tough fight. 29-28. Wow, Peyton Talbot won. Wow, okay. Can't can't really complain. Can't really complain. Tight match. Definitely a tight match. Chelsea had an easy route. Now, if Al Hilal doesn't upset, big if though, isn't it, Death Killer? And 9:30 Inter Miami tomorrow morning. Flamingo Bayern 1:30 a.m. Eden Talbot calls out Adrian Yanez. That's interesting. Those are some fast hands he has to deal with. Wow, Jameer Gibbs. Yeah, Max Crosby is here as always. Kyler Murray is here. Mark the Hammer Coleman's here. Mark Kerr's there. UFC Hall of Famer. Bro, look at the pop Mirab got. Look at the pop Mirab got. That's what I'm talking about. The Valishvili. They're promoting this bloody F1 film again. Apparently, it's good. Don't ask me. I wouldn't watch it personally. Don't like F1. I'm sure it's great. Do you think Jones is a GOAT now that his career is over? I don't think so. Mostly due to the PED case in ducking of Francis and Tom. I think you said exactly what I was thinking, Death Killer. I don't have to say anything. I agree. It's not about being a GOAT, it's about how your legacy is perceived. A week ago, he was on the Nelk Boy podcast asking Francis to humble himself and ask for the match. A week later, he's retired. And people saying he's not ducking Tom. He's clearly ducking Tom. Like, people aren't even paying attention to the whole scope of things. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. People saying he's not ducking John and Tom and Francis. When Francis was heavyweight champion, he said he needed 1 year to put on weight. He took 2 years to put on weight. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. The thing is, John Jones thinks everyone's a moron. That's the real problem. And clearly, that's not the case because if everybody was a moron, then you know. Just my opinion. I don't know. The thing with me is I don't care enough about John Jones to defend him. He's had PED allegations, criminal allegations. He has just ruined his own career. He's wasted so many years. People don't realize how many years he's just missed doing nothing as well. People say career longevity. He's not fought like if he's been active for 17 years, he's missed at least 7 out of those years. Did Atletico sign Ruggeri? No clue. Negotiations for John Duran to Fenerbahce are advancing also on player side. Positive talks took place in the last 12 hours with director Devin Ozek in Colombia. Fenerbahce have the green light from Al Nasser and now working to get the deal done with Duran. Incredible. They spent 80 million on him. 80 million. Am I missing something or did Chelsea get the game suspended for toss? You're not missing something. The game just got over eventually. That is absolutely accurate. Here we go. Money Moicano's out. It's about to get crunk in here. I think Moicano finishes him in the second round with punches. More on Chelsea being fully involved in the Joao Pedro deal as reported. Little injury prone for me, Joao Pedro, but it'll be a good buy depending on the price. Angel Di Maria says goodbye to European football as he joins Rosario Central. Rosario Central, where the hell is that? Where is Rosario Central? Atletico Madrid have prepared all documents for Matteo Ruggeri with Atlanta. Deal set to be sealed for 17 million euros plus 3 million add-ons. Bro, how does everyone get better deals than us? 17 million euros is 10 million pounds. Inter and Atlanta both approached Sergei Lovak as 19-year-old Croatian midfielder leaves AS Roma as a free agent. There are so many deals to be made, man. We're just looking at each other all the time. We're doing nothing. Renato Moicano 7-0 when recording at least 1 minute of ground control. 5-6 record when recording less than 1 minute ground control. That's crazy. That is crazy. If he gets 1 minute of ground control, he's undefeated. No club has created more big chances than Chelsea in the Club World Cup so far. Come on, man. Who cares about that? Big chances. The Ruggeri was done. Hi. Why so less? I thought Jordan Duran was a special talent, bro. He got removed in an hour. I mean, in a year. In a year. He just told him to go. How crazy is that? Aston Villa are the big winners here. They just made all the profit. United downfall must be studied, man. Remember Keane's madness in Turin. Nothing to study, dude. It's years of bad faith acting. When you do a decade of bad faith acting, there's nothing to study, to be honest with you. Thank God I was thinking about watching Benfica versus Chelsea. I watched for 2 hours, then I fell asleep after watching John Cena try to wrestle again. It's so funny you say that, dude. Enzo Maresca after the match said there is no reason for a match to be delayed 2 hours in football. I don't know what they did. I don't understand the delays, man. Honestly, how are they not prepared for all weather? Their stadiums are like giant fish bowls. They're fully open. I don't know how they're not prepared for weather. I don't get it at all. At all. Manchester United doesn't know how to bargain. It's not even that. Aditya. I genuinely believe we are not even. I genuinely believe we are not even. I genuinely believe we are not even looking for these players. It's not even about knowing how to bargain. We are not even looking for these players, dude. Seriously, when is the last time we looked at a dead random club to buy a player? I think Patrick Dogu is the most random buy that way. Lecce 13th place in Serie A. Serie A is not a random league though. I genuinely can't think of. I think Diego Leon is the most out of pocket buy we have bought I can think of. When I was like Paraguayan Diego Leon from God knows which club in Paraguay, I was like, okay, this is interesting to me. I can't think when's the last time we have done a move like that. And also Diego Leon's a kid though, but still, I can't remember when's the last time we did it. These people are getting like some guy from Bruges and Parma, and the Italian league is buying from like Denmark and Netherlands, and I don't want to make excuses, man. I don't want to make excuses. Everybody can hire the scouts to do the work if you want to. But I, I, de- I definitely notice we don't go to the upscale leagues and buy players for sure. Oh, then Benil Dariush is Iranian. Hmm. I forgot he's Assyrian. That's right. Makes sense. Here we go. Come on, this match has got to be as fun as the first match. The next match is going to be for sure. Brandon Royval versus Josh Van is going to be a banger. Happy for Pogba and I hope he does well so I don't have to see Rabiot in the France national team. I don't know if he's going to do that well, dude. He hasn't played football in like 4 years. 3 years? It's been a while. Let's just put it that way. Because as soon as he signed for Juventus, he got that bad injury too. So it's been a while. It's been a while since he's played football. Can't when I saw him cry, I felt it a little bit. Even though he gave us grief towards the end of his career. Him and his manager in particular. When we had Champions League matches, he'd be like, "Oh, he'll look at his options," and then when he'd go on for international duty, he'd be like, "Love playing in France so much." A lot of grief. A lot of people have forgotten some of the comments he's made because it's been so long since he played for us. But I haven't. But watching him like get emotional, can't lie. I felt it a little bit. I didn't expect him, dude. He actually broke down looking at that contract. This is the guy who signed a 90 million transfer, a transfer for 90 million to United. Signed as a free agent for Monaco and he's crying. It's like, can tell the last 3 years have not been easy. Ooh, it was a nice move there. He kind of hops into range there, Moicano. Second round TKO was my prediction. Let's see. Oh, heavy leg kick there by Dariush. Heavy leg kick. Ooh, Stefan shovel hook there by Moicano. He's swinging wild a little bit here. Moicano, oh, nice check there. Oh, hard leg kick there. Off balanced Moicano. Yeah, France one, of course, Mbappe, the star kid breakthrough, but Paul Pogba, that World Cup was maybe the best midfielder. Bro, I'll be honest with you, Aditya. This is why I don't enjoy listening to people talk about football. It is very obvious that Kante, Pogba, and Matuidi were the most effective players in the French team. But because Kylian Mbappe was 17 years old and scored goals, people, I mean, like that World Cup, Giroud was the striker and he scored nothing, dude. He scored no goals. Imagine, you know what a mad statement that is, Aditya, to start every single game in the World Cup winning squad and not score one goal. He scored zero goals that season, and that season they didn't choose Benzema because quote unquote, uh, Giroud fits how France want to play. I'm like, bro, he scored no goals. You had a striker that scores no goals. Fits what way of playing? Benzema was on fire. I was like, what is this? You're just lucky this turned out well. If it didn't turn out well, everyone would have abused you for not picking Benzema. Kante's World Cup, exactly that killer. For me, Kante and Matuidi were way better, man. It's just that he was 17 and he scored the goals. Everyone remembers that. But if you look at it as player performances, Kante and Matuidi were way better. Bro, and none of those players even play for my team. Pogba was our player that year. I don't even consider. I mean, of course, you consider his performances, but for me, it was Kante and Matuidi. Kante and Matuidi allowed Pogba to be the quote unquote best midfielder in the tournament. All the dirty work was being done by Kante and Matuidi. All of it. It's a real hot take, and people go, Mbappe was the star of the World Cup. I'm like, you're joking. This is like saying Messi was the star of the last World Cup and Martinez is the one that won them the World Cup. Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying it's an interesting take. To me, Martinez was the player of this tournament. Everyone gave it to Messi. I was like, bro, those penalties, it's. Oh, right straight. Oh my God, he bounces off the cage and that was a mad bounce. Oh, he takes the back. This is bad. This is bad. He's got to be careful though. Benil Dariush is the black belt. Oh, great scramble to stay on his back there by Moicano. Great scramble. Oh, Dariush is rough. You can make out by how he's scrambling. He's been rocked. Oh, he's up. He's up. Oh, he's covering. Knee. Man, I said second. Oh, he's off on his feet. Oh no. He's not recovered yet. One more. One more knee. One more knee, Moicano. Moicano should have thrown something. Moicano should have definitely thrown something there. Missed opportunity. Technically, Messi was the star to be honest. Martinez saved them in the quarters and final. But that's what I'm trying to say, Death Killer. When things go to penalties, you can't give the credit to the attackers. If we are being completely frank, okay, let me put it this way, that killer. The match against the Netherlands when they were comfortably cruising, and our guy Vegost comes on and absolutely blows them to bits. Um, I mean, they were winning that comfortably before they went to penalties there. And who saved them in penalties? Martinez saved them in penalties to give them an opportunity to go into the next round. In the finals, they were leading too, and then Mbappe comes and scores a hat trick. Like, listen, man, I'm not taking credit away from anyone, but when it comes to penalties, if everyone scores, it's who saves the even if it's one penalty, it's whoever saves one penalty is the star because it's like how we lost the Europa League final. In fact, it's exactly like how we lost the Europa League final. We lost 11-10 in the Europa League final because one goalkeeper made a save. And Martin has made more than one save in those penalty shootouts, by the way, just for the record. Argentina missed penalties. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be a hot take, but for me, it was Martinez. I don't even like Martinez either, to be honest. Anza Martina was the player for Argentina World Cup, especially because the ball man Thuram couldn't score. Bro, seriously, don't forget that Kolo Muani point blank range in extra time, dude. Don't forget that. Kolo Muani looked like he saw the ghost, dude. 2014 was Neuer's World Cup for you or some other German. I feel Muller played well in 2014. Bro, after 2014, they've really dipped. How many goals will PSG score today, Jugal? Bro, if they look what they did to Atletico Madrid, but then they lost their next match. I'll say three, man. I'll say three. PSG don't score 4-5, they should be ashamed. Yeah, but they lost that second match too, Aditya. It's difficult to say like that, man. It depends on how they're set up. I think they should score three for sure. I think it's going. I also think it's going to be comfortable, and I think Vitinha is going to be clowning Messi. Don't be surprised. You already clowned him a little bit after the Champions League final. I think Vitinha is going to really enjoy playing against Messi today, and rightfully so. Ironically, PSG has knocked out Barca and won the Champions League since Messi has left. Oh, he dumps him down, Dariush. Let's go. Come on, Moicano, get up. You dropped him in the first round, bro. Come on. 2 of 2, 100% takedowns. No, don't. Come on, you got one more round, Moicano. You can't be lying on your back like this. At this rate, he's going to give him this round. Well, today is a special day. If Topuria wins, then Islam will be forced to come back. I don't think so, a death killer. I don't think so. I think Islam's got a. I think if Jack Della Maddalena starches him, then yes. I think Jack Maddalena has to absolutely starch him for that to happen. Very possible, but I think that's what's required. Super necessary, as the kids like to say. Dariush has reclaimed the second round. Man, this is another tight fight like the first one. Yeah, I like it. I don't know why the fans are booing. This is actually a fun fight. Oh, these fans are really these fans are like proper average UFC fans, aren't they? When they lost to Argentina, I felt bad for Mbappe when he was sitting alone on the bench. Then I remembered Deschamps did this to himself by still playing Giroud. Exactly, Aditya. There we go. We can see Topuria getting hand wrapped. 3 fights away from a big one. Just sorting out the wraps. Get that, man. Moicano. 342. My God, Dariush is going to get more than 4 minutes of control time this round. They'll score 7 or 8. I don't think so, Jokal. I think they won't score more than 4, to be honest. 3 minimum, man. Three. They got to score 3. Was Benzema injured during 2022? He definitely hit his purple patch at that time. It didn't matter the death killer because Deschamps the one, dude. What are we talking about, death killer? He was in better form when they won the World Cup than when they were in the final last time. He was in way better form and he picked Giroud. He's not going to pick Giroud after that. Bro, Giroud scored no goals. Everyone was better than Giroud that year. Matt, what is Matt's statement? That is to say, everybody was better than Giroud. Every striker in the World Cup was better than Giroud that year. Now, if that's a statement, ladies and gentlemen, when you win the World Cup and all your strikers are better than the striker that won it, that's a real statement. That's how much of an upgrade any striker would have been. Moving into the third round, by the way, guys. Over 4 minutes of control time. What the hell is Moicano doing? They're both looking a little gassed, both these old men. Benil's looking gassed. Here we go. Third round about to start. Come on. 1-1 for sure. Deschamps needs to go. If you see Nations League, they came back almost again against Spain, but they were poor with so much talent. Ooh, beautiful Superman's punch there by Benil. Ooh, wow. Great takedown. Oh, back take. My God, I think Moicano's gassing, dude. What happened? He had such a good first round. Wow, good spin there by Moicano. Ooh, he's trying to take a back take. No, stay on top, Moicano. Stay on top. He's looking tired. Don't do a madness. Ooh. Tell you what, man. Darush is still throwing though. Hard. Another body kick there. Ooh. Gets his back off balance. Ooh. Don't think Moicano was enjoying those kicks. Ooh. Spinning elbow again. Yep. Darush is looking tired. Darush is definitely looking tired. Bro, and Zidane, man, I don't get Zidane. He just wasted what 4-5 years of his life. Bro, stop. Why is he talking so hard for the France job? I don't get it. Charles Oliveira is getting massaged in the corner there. They're showing a shot of him getting warmed up, I guess. Relaxed out uh, before the match. Never know, no, when the finish is gonna happen. So you kind of have to prepare a little bit in advance. 3 fights left. 2 flyweight fights. Could go to the distance as well. Oh, he dumps him. Ooh, I'm telling you, I think they're both exhausted. Actually, it looks like Moicano's looking very sloppy right now. See what annoyed me in the last season of Ancelotti? He did that. I leave it on the players who will take pens. Sometimes Vinny takes some, Bellingham. Sometimes Mbappe. Surely you give it to Mbappe. Actually, I think surely you give it to Vinny, right? Because wasn't Vinicius the actual penalty taker? See, the one thing I don't like is when a new guy comes and just becomes the penalty taker, dude. I don't care if you're Mbappe. I don't care if you're whoever, dude. Honestly, I feel like whoever is your penalty taker should be your penalty taker. I'll give you a really good example. Uh, just random team. So we don't talk about who's the star. Uh, there was I don't know if you how long ago you've been watching Premier League, but there was a Croatian, not Croatian. Never mind. In Crystal Palace, there was the club captain. His name was Luka Milivojevic. And 2 years ago, I think when Roy Hodgson left, I think he also left with him. He was like the club captain. He stopped getting regular game time. He used to play in the midfield with, forgot who he used to play with, Jedinak, I think, in a double pivot. He used to be the penalty taker, and this is when they had like Ayu and Zaha and whoever else they had back then, Bolasi, and he used to be the penalty taker. And when he wasn't on the pitch, someone else would take it. The same way, there was this time when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would rotate between Martial and Rashford, and then they both missed. And eventually he got Bruno, and then he never really changed it because, well, Bruno never ever got substituted. It would be Bruno's the one who gives someone else the penalty. Otherwise, Bruno was the one who would take it. Think if Vinicius is taking the pens, then Vinicius takes the pens until he misses, and then you give someone else a run at the pens, dude. And let's be honest, Aditya, some of those initial goals Mbappe got in his incredible goal tally were penalties that were gifted by Vinicius's fouls in the penalty box to get him off the mark. Um, it is what it is. He has to still score them, but I would I would keep the same player who takes the penalties before. Unless he's not on the pitch, then obviously there should be some kind of hierarchy, of course. You have be reasonable about that, isn't it? The final minute, I feel like Dariush is gonna get this. I don't know why. I feel like Moicano's a little sloppy. Little sloppy. Although he has cut Dariush, so you never know now. Moicano's trying to go for a takedown now. It's too late, man. Seriously, the fight IQ has been a little bad. I agree, but when you score the penalty in the World Cup final, give it back. No, but see, but that doesn't make sense, no, Aditya. Why? Why? It has nothing to do with Real Madrid, right? Like for example, in Portugal, I'm pretty sure the penalty taker is Ronaldo, but I'm pretty sure Ronaldo's missed more penalties than Bruno Fernandes because Ronaldo's been taking the penalties for like 10 years. I'm just saying, like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, the hierarchy is there for a reason, right? Just because a new guy comes doesn't mean it should change. However, I would agree with what you're saying, though. You can't have like three penalty takers and you just go, yeah, let whoever wants to take it, take it. You have to have some control on it too. I agree. Either you choose Mbappe to take all the penalties, or you choose someone else to take all the penalties, and then you create a hierarchy when they're not there. Any penalties came to stop after he missed a Bonda. If you remember, the ball went the way where Kane's penalty went. Yeah, no, that's fine. But then you have to choose one. You can't. I agree. You can't keep stopping it. What the hell's going on here, bro? What is this? This is like a mosh pit. These people are getting too rowdy, man. Wherever that is. I think Moicano's now lost two in a row. That's not great. If he loses this, I think Moicano decision to stay on the ground for 4 minutes in the second round was a real bad idea. Real bad idea. The thing with Vinny is he's very emotional. People do get in his head. Yeah, like most Brazilian people, no? They're a little soft like that. Even though they come from hard backgrounds, they're very sensitive people, which is weird. 29, 28. Has to be Benil. Yeah. Bad strategy by Moicano, man. Bad strategy by Moicano. First round was so good. When you watch the Wanda miss, you could see he will miss. It's like when Morata took the penalty, isn't it? Benil Dario's second most wins in lightweight history. Thanks, Jesus. Fair enough. $100 win you $255. Wow. Bro, those body kicks were hurting him. Moicano, I don't know, man. Moicano just slowed down in the end. That was really mad. Moicano just straight up slowed down. I'll ask him if you watched Rodrigo couldn't even make simple decisions. Well, what he used to do, these Brazilians are very emotional. No, I'm not talking about Neymar. He's always emotional. Sunny Lee, 2020 Olympics gymnast, all round gold medalist too. She's very pretty. Sunny Lee. Ollie Madison. Oh, Zhang Weili is here. Look at the pop. There we go. Joanna, your check. Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes, both are there. Oh my God, here we go. The biggest. The biggest. The biggest women's fight in a long time is about to happen very soon. That's going to be fun. Right. Next fight should be better. Much higher paced. I feel like someone's going to get knocked out at least in the next one. Two decisions, but very good matches. Yeah, I don't. Man, these Brazilians are really all emotional. But the thing is, if I don't know, man. Xavi Alonso is saying like. Xabi Alonso is saying Rodrigo's an important part of the squad. I'm like, I don't think Rodrigo's been an important part of the squad for a long time now. Let's see. Arsenal are interested though, man. If you wanted to cash out, getting Arsenal to buy him would be a great idea. They do. They definitely wanna cash out. So it would be great. Tam Poirier's retired. Still remember the choke of dreams that could have taken out Khabib. Bro, that second fight with I mean that Islam fight. Did you see that? Have you seen that picture where there's like blood coming out of his nose and it's like flying out like that because he's exhaling? There's this perfectly cool still picture, and it's awesome. Really, it's an awesome like still picture of him like just there's blood like coming out of his nose against the in the Islam fight. Islam fight was crazy, man. Poirier, Holloway. What is it? Three now? Yeah, Poirier, Holloway three. July 19th. 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now, people. Tied fifth most in history all the way. 11 knockouts. Tied third most in history. History, not weight class. 13 performance award. Tied ninth most in history. 3,457 significant strides. Most in UFC history. What happens if United couldn't get the freedom fighters or even maybe one of them do come back? Dude, the only one I can see that could possibly stay. I know everyone hates it, but the only one I can possibly see stay is Anthony. I think no matter what, they'll just be put in the under 23s, dude. I'm not even joking. I think maybe Garnacho could be salvageable, but Rashford and Sancho are gonna go. And worst case scenario, this one goes to on loan again, Anthony. Wow, even Poirier has 22 wins, tied fifth most in history. They're both tied with each other. 11th, third most in UFC history, tied fourth most finishes in UFC history. Wow, he has the same amount of knockouts as Holloway too. 15 performances worth, tied fourth most in UFC history. 1742 significant strikes. Oliveira, Poirier, Ige, Patricio Pitbull, Atiba Gautier, Robert Valentin, Paulo Costa, Roman Kopilov, Michael Johnson, Daniel Zellhuber. Not the best fight, is it? Not the best fight card. Oh, that's the main card? Oof, that's going to be a tough sell. It's going to be a tough sell for sure. Good morning, Sajid. That fight is maybe the closest someone has come to Islam except Volk. Fact. All right. Raw Dog Royval versus Josh Van. Bro, Pantoja has beaten everybody. It's crazy. Pantoja has literally beaten everyone. He's like fighting people for the second and third time now. That's how many times he's beaten people. Royval has some proper balls, dude. The number one guy taking on the number 12 guy on 3 weeks' notice. Proper balls to do something like that. By the way, Joshua Van is from Myanmar. He had he had a beef with Rafael Varane. Yeah, but that's probably something completely different, isn't it? Nathan bought, yep, got it. Did Pogba ever do the freedom fighter thing? I remember maybe he wasn't looking to join City. He did that. He also did this thing where he would go on. His manager was a bit of a pain in the ass. To Raiola was a bit of a. Raiola was a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. A big pain in the ass, actually. Yep, got it. What's with the bot attacks on you in one MUFC? Death Killer, my bot attacks literally come when I'm doing UFC. So I think it is just part of the game, really. In my case, at least. Bro, look at who's there. The behind. I know that guy. That's that guy fought. He's the Pit. His name is the Pit. Oh, why am I drawing a blank? He's a former UFC fighter. Pit, Pit. What is his name, dude? Oh, Daniel Pineda. That's his coach. Daniel the Pit Pineda. Hey, Rhythm. Oh, you got a fighter from Myanmar, but not India. Well, technically, there are two Indian fighters. Anshul Jubli and the lady who's actually won a fight on the main card. Pooja Tomar. Hurricane Pooja. We got, by the way, Aditya, they have the Ultimate Fighter this season. There was a guy from Bombay, Arshian Menon. He lost his first fight, though, unfortunately, in the tournament. But there was the first Indian fighter in the Ultimate Fighter as well this season. Flyweight, though, 125 pounds. Smallest weight class. Tiny guy. Really tiny. So happy seeing something new. I can see Xabi Alonso giving opportunities to youngsters, especially Gonzalo Garcia. Let's see how long that lasts, dude. People don't even want to watch this tournament. Let's see what happens in La Liga. What is this emotional song branded rivals coming out to? The balls on Royval, seriously. He's putting up his number one contendership against a number 12 guy to take a fight on short notice. He's very game, Brandon Royval. Josh Van, only 23 years old. I'm not kidding. The defense splitting passes by Dean Hoyson reminds me of Tony Cruz. Yeah, and you signed him from Bournemouth, dude. And there are clubs in our country, in that country, that wouldn't sign people from Bournemouth. Can Josh Van take down Pantoja? Even if he could, can he keep him down, dude? Pantoja is an absolute monster. We're going to see that in the next round, next fight. Pantoja is absolutely relentless. It's frightening. And it must be from Kerala. No, he's from Bombay. They said where he's from. I think was it Mira Road. They showed that they do a little background story when it's their fight in the house. He's from Bombay. Arshian Menon. Arshian, yeah, something like that. Oh, Alex Hernandez is in his corner. It's all UFC fighters in their corner in both fighters' corners. As you can see, number one contender, back to back wins, former LFA flyweight champion. Finished 13 or 17 wins. Yo, bro. Brandon Royval, absolute monster. I was shocked we only had to fight with Liverpool with Dean Hoyson. Exactly, dude. Why were you shocked though? English teams move like this all the time. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's not like we don't have scouting. It's not like we don't make deals. People don't want to look at obscure options because people go, oh, we are this club, we're that club. We don't want to buy from you. We do that all the time. Best Real Madrid playing group stage for me has been Dean Hoyson, consistent man and real life chill guy. He's chill for now, buddy. They all chill before they join Real Madrid. They become wild boys after that. Would Mickey the Johnson them Johnson defeat Pantoja? I think Prime Demetrius Johnson beats anybody in the flyweight division, and it's not even close, dude. I don't think it's even close. Demetrius Johnson's too fast for Pantoja. Too fast. Prime Demetrius Johnson. Demetrius Johnson's almost 40 now. He could still beat most of these. Listen, Demetrius Johnson could still beat most of these guys. He could still beat most of these guys. And I say that dead seriously, by the way. He's 38 years old. That is how complete a fighter Demetrius Johnson is. And Demetrius Johnson's probably shorter than most of these guys, too. That's what's even crazier. Shorter, short limbs. Just pure talent. I'm waiting for Francisco Mastantuono to join in August, another South American. Why is he joining in August though? Aren't River Plate out? Isn't the deal already done? Why does he have to join? Shouldn't he? Can't he just go where the Real Madrid players are and come back with them to Spain? Wouldn't that make sense? I mean, they're all in America. I don't remember. Is River Plate still in the tournament? I can't even remember. But his USP is only speed, isn't it? Mighty Mouse, bro. Mighty Mouse is the most one of the most well-rounded fighters across all weight classes. Across all weight classes. He before they created a flyweight division, he fought Dominic Cruz for his UFC bantamweight belt. That was a full weight class above. Everybody was bigger than him. Coffee. He's one of the most well-rounded. Yes, he has finishes by knees, finishes by hands, submissions. Most well-rounded. When we lost on Neymar, Papa Perez के कसम का ही ली जूनी खलीफत को लेके और बोला अब सच अच्छे साउथ अमेरिकन लड़कों को उठा लो. I, uh, there is, I don't know if this is true, Aditya, but people are saying Vinicius is not happy at the moment. I don't even know where he could go. There's only one place he could really go. PSG. He was playing with River Plate and was the player with most shots in the group stage. Ooh! Brandon Royal counter right hand. Oh, look at the pace they have already started, these two. This is going to be a barn burner. Oh, Royal looks like he's in the weight class above, dude. Look how much smaller Van is compared to him. He's standing full wide stance, so it looks like they're much closer, but he's huge. Look at that. He looks so much bigger than Josh Van. He looks so much bigger than him, dude. He's sitting. Oh! Man, look at this. Accumulates. Royval's trying to accumulate punches here. Oof. Good jab there by Royval. Countered the kick. Jesus, yeah, it's raining the sun out. It's raining the sun out. This weather can't even make up its mind. Beautiful right hand there by Josh Van. Oh, Josh Van with the smaller hands, but Royval is covering the distance for him. Royval definitely has to use his range, man. What's the point of being taller? Come on, Royval, use your range. Don't be stupid. Oh, lovely. He's so wide, Royval is. Royval has thrown 60 punches already. That's crazy. I will tell you this. It's just to get a good deal done because they keep telling he wants to play at Real Madrid for a long time. Nowhere close to where Rodrigo is. No, but... Oh! Wow, okay. It was it was a stumble. It was a stumble. You can make out. It wasn't even a stumble. I think he just got off balance there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thing with Rodrigo is it's not his decision. If Xabi can't use him, I'm telling you, Real Madrid are the ones who want him to go. He's gonna struggle in England. I'm telling you. They're gonna make rough him up here in England if he comes to England. Listen, bro, Robinho came to England and it lasted a year. A lot of people think you can come from Real Madrid to England and you'll cook. It's not the case, man. Oh, bro, what is Royval doing? Stop standing in his range, dude. You have much bigger hands. Royval is crazy. He's gonna get knocked out at this rate. His hands are down too. Josh Van, compact, efficient. Look at that. Just waiting for Royval to come in. He's eating some punches. It's not like he's not eating punches, but Royval is closing the distance for him, though. It's dangerous. Ooh! Body shot combos there. I don't even know how to score this round, to be honest with you. Look, he has the longer legs, the longer hands, and he's still running right into his range. What is Royval trying to do here? He's trying to lose the fight, it looks like. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the strategy. You have longer legs, longer hands, and you're still running into him is a little crazy. It's a little crazy to do that. Van for me this round. Yeah, I mean Van was more efficient with the shots. Both their noses are jacked a little bit, so You can't say that he's done the damage. They're both done damage. But Vance hit harder and he's been more efficient, I think. See, even the coach is telling him. He's like, you're giving him the distance. You're giving him the distance. He's waiting for the seriously. All this is in Joshua Van's range because he has shorter hands. All the damage he's done is because Royval is coming into his range. Some people are still thinking Rodrigo can do better if he plays at left. The thing with Rodrigo is he'll have 2 months of excellence, then the disappearance. Well, then it's good he'll join Arsenal, dude, so we can all banter them. Bro, I can't believe it. Like, Arsenal are interested in Rodrigo. They just don't want to buy a striker, dude. I don't get it. They bought I don't know how many players they're gonna buy before they buy a striker. Seriously. It's almost like they're not interested in buying a striker. They're just telling people they are. Oh my god. Jack Hermanson got so Jack Hermanson fought Robocop Rodriguez in the fight before the main card before we got live. He got knocked out in the first round. It's been it's been like 2 hours since he got knocked out. The doctors were keeping an eye on him for concussion protocol before he travels back. He's deemed medically cleared now after 2 hours. That's how badly he got knocked out in this fight today. That's crazy. That is crazy. He got knocked out that bad. He had to be checked for an hour. Bro, this sport is frightening, man. Seriously. A lot of the time the damage isn't done this badly, but when it's done like this. Ooh! Oh, he caught Van. Oh, he's overwhelming Van. Oh, Royval's overwhelming him. So what happens when you take a fight on short notice? Bro, I told you this fight's gonna be a barn burner. This fight was always going to be a barn burner. Let's be honest, he isn't close to Vinny. Maybe finishing's better, but other than that, hold on. Oh, what is this now? Guys, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm still here. Can you hear you? Okay, fine. 5-8 fights are the best. I agree. Oh, what was that? What just happened? I hate having to stream like this, man. It's very frustrating to me. Rival for me round two definitely. Dedicated UFC enthusiast playing. Don't know if I'm dedicated, dude. I always love watching MMA. If it was kind of up to me, I think I would have an MMA channel. Just that I enjoy watching all the sports. For me, I feel MMA is the easiest sport to watch because you can totally be an entry level fan and enjoy it. Like you can easily be an entry level fan. You can be an advanced fan. I think MMA is probably the one of the only sports you can do that in. I think in every other sport you kind of have to be you have to pick a team, you have to pick a player. Don't really care for that to be honest as I get older. So I enjoy sports where I can just watch it and I think MMA is the best. I have my favorites of course, but I'm not committed to the point where I can't watch it if they retire. I think most of my favorite fighters have long retired and I'm still watching it. Oof. We go third round war. Royval is making this tougher on himself, man. It's crazy. Bobby Charlton has joined the Real Madrid squad in the US along with Florentino Perez. Wait, what was he doing all this time? Yeah. See, because the thing is, right, you don't have to be deeply invested. You just have to enjoy the sport of fighting. So, just so much more easier to watch. Oh, what are you doing, Royval? Stop running into him, dude. You have the leg reach, you have the hand reach, and you're still running into him. What's wrong with you? Stop, you're just taking damage for no reason. There we go, another bot. Welcome. Welcome and get out. Yep, bots. Now it's a UFC watch along for me. When the bots come to play. Oh, Van is definitely smaller though. Oh, look at Rival. Rival's a real dog, dude. He's not raw dog. Joshua Van, big credit to him, man. Took a jump in competition, a super jump in competition. Just got his ranking. He's fighting the number one contender. That's crazy. Shit, it should have been a five rounder. That's a great point there by Joe Rogan. He's busting up Royval, dude. Oh, Dude, what is Royval doing? He's using no reach, dude. He's too much of a dog, if that's possible in this sport. Oh, look at that. Looks like he's thrown 500 punches, dude, in 3 rounds. God, Pantoja and Royval again, it looks like. Unless Kai Kara France wins today. Van's a proper dog, dude. He's going to be a future champion for sure. If he's hanging with Royval on 3 weeks' notice like this, after winning a fight 3 weeks ago, it's going to be a proper. Ooh! Look at this. When you hit Royval, he keeps coming forward. Oh, Royval's doing stupidity now. He has 90 seconds to win this fight. I think he is winning this fight. He's got to be careful though. Oh, look at the combinations there by Raw Dog. Oh, Van has power, dude. He's jarring him in the head. Another close fight, man. 3 super competitive, super close fights. The matchmaking for the card has been great today. Matchmaking for the card has been fantastic. Proper international fight weekend vibes. What's your prediction for the main or co-main? Jayesh, where have you been? I thought you were going to be here for the whole card. Pantoja, dude. Pantoja is just way better than most of this division. Third round submission, I think. I think he's going to have to eat a bunch of really hard shots in the first 2 rounds, though. Bro, this Joshua Van's an absolute dog, dude. 3 weeks ago, he fought to get a ranking. And now he's fighting the number 1 contender on short notice because Manel Kapp again has gotten injured. Starboy Kapp, who likes to do the Sioux celebration when he wins. Yeah, doing a Sioux celebration when you win in an MMA fight is just weird, though. To be honest. Oh, he drops Royval! 10 seconds to go! Oh, shit! Oh! Nah. No. Oh my god, Royval's hurt. I think Joshua Van may have just won this. I think the flyweight division's got a new contender. Dude. Royval did not fight a smart game, man. He looks so much. Look, he's still wobbling. Dude, he had the longer reach. He had the longer leg reach, and he kept running into Joshua Van's counter right hand hook. Kept. Slept around 3:30 last night. Just woke up. Fair enough, dude. After Night of Champions, I think it ended at 1:30. Couldn't sleep right away. Then I got up, I think 6:30 today. I watched, dude, the Robocop Rodriguez. I don't know where you can watch the replay, Jayesh, but Robocop Rodriguez knocked out Hermanson in the first round. That was like 7 o'clock our time. The doctors were keeping an eye on Hermanson until about 10 minutes ago, where they medically cleared him to fly. That's how badly Robocop Rodriguez knocked out Hermanson. And this is what happens when you don't fight in 2 years. Dude. 2 years. You didn't fight in 2 years. That's what happens. Robocop Rodriguez has been active. Jack Hermanson's getting older. 31-36, 80-57, 73-67. Second round was crazy by Royval, man. Ooh, this is going to be a tight fight. It was 1-1 into round 3. Dude, if Joshua Van pulls this off, he could be the youngest flyweight champion ever if he beats Pantoja. Woke up now, saw the game ended 4-1. Yeah, Ketan, 2-hour break. Enzo Maresca said, like, after the match, he was like, this is not football. Who takes a 2-hour break, like, in between? Bro, I don't understand something. How are they supposed to host the World Cup? These stadiums are like giant fish bowls. I don't understand how they are not prepared for all weather. I just don't get it. And did you not sleep last night? About 5 hours. Less than 5 hours. Less than 4 hours, actually, to be honest. Joshua Van. The flyweight division has a new number 1 contender. 23 years young. Pantoja. Kai Kara France. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Myanmar, baby. Myanmar, stand up. Houston, Texas. There we go. He's been training for 5 years. Training for 5 years, not fighting for 5 years. Nah, 5 years ago. You're joking. He started so late. That's crazy to say 18 years old is late, by the way. He broke his right big toe. That would make sense why he wasn't throwing kicks. He broke his toe 3 weeks ago in his last fight. Didn't really throw many kicks. Man, I slept in between your stream, woke up, saw you again, so I thought. Yeah, I expect quick turnaround, man. Every now and then, the WWE Saudi Arabia event in particular, and a UFC event happen. It happens twice a year normally. This stuff. This has to be fight of the year. Oh, he's quoting Diaz brothers. Love this guy. This has to be fight of the year. Fight of the year. Man, I'm gonna have to. Wow, he's calling him off. Wow, man. 23 years. 23 years old. Incredible. Title shot. He's saying, I'm going to come out for the face off after this. Justin Gage is there. Bussing with the boys. Look, Matt Hughes is there. The ruthless one. Robbie Lawler. This time as a fighter, this time. Robbie Lawler. There, Michael Chandler and Brandon Moreno. Brandon Moreno also. Fight coming soon. Aljo Sterling's here. There's so many champs. Where's Aspinall? Come on, show Aspinall. Oh, look at this. The fight nerds are there. Look at that. Rufy, Jean Silva, Caio Borralho, Praches. All are there. Carlos Solberg is there. Number 3, light heavyweight. Next title fight after Ankalaev Pereira 2. Look at this. Last style benders, yeah. Volkanovski is there. Everybody's there today, man. International Fight Weekend. Everybody's there. Basically. Oh, here we go again. Oh, these people have nothing better to do than spoil my flow. Dean Houston is good kid. I saw him in an English podcast joking that people think he's on some substance. He said, "I am born with the droopy eyes." That's a specific answer. Born with the droopy eyes. Man, I'm nervous of Flamengo match. If we lose it, it'll have repercussions. But squad will have to improve, so win in that as well. After that, most probably PSG and then Madrid. We won against Madrid last time, 2012. Man, it's looking tough. It is looking tough. Oyson's childhood coach said when they lost because of one, the kid made a mistake. Dean was crying and he came up to the coach and said, "Drop him from the team. He makes mistakes and he doesn't help the team." Oof. Oh boy. Second time I've defeated a Night Lord from Elden Ring. Night Rain when listening to your stream. Thank you, Nathan. I don't know if I should be happy that you're playing Elden Ring because you're not watching the fights. Or I don't know. Shouldn't you be watching the fights, Rhythm? I'm confused. Oh, you know what? In fairness, you probably have to spend way too much money, right? Because North America. It's really expensive to watch this, isn't it? All of a sudden, too many bots. Yeah, I still don't think Van can beat Pantoja. Yeah, but he's still gonna be a future champion at this progression rate, Death Killer, simply because he's 23 years old. He's 23 years old. Pantoja's beaten half of the top 10 at least twice, which is a crazy statement to say. At least twice he's beaten most of that top 10. So, and Pantoja is 30. He's going to be 36 this year. He's not going to be here forever either, is he? As a flyweight. Are you a Bayern fan? Yes. Did you see? Pantoja is facing the number 4 guy. Amir Albazi lost to Moreno. He's beaten Moreno 3 times. He's beaten Royval once. He's not faced Tyra because Tyra lost to Royval. Pantoja has already beaten Kaikara Franson, the Ultimate Fighter. He has a win over 1, 2, and 4. He's never faced 3 and 5 because they don't beat the people above them. What's your thought on Angad Bisht? Shubham, you're going to have to be very specific because I don't know what you're talking about. And if something happened yesterday, I'm only on 4 hours of sleep, so I have no idea what's going on. And what is this glazing about players? Their youth coaches glazing. Let them play 2-3 seasons. Establish should be done after they retire. Not yeah, but the thing is, people see. I hear what you're saying, Xenos, but I also look at it from this point of view. Nowadays, everyone asks the same questions. All the media outlets have the same information. They try to find out different information because that is actually kind of what journalism used to be. So, they go youth coaches, they go scouts, they go scouting director, they go head of, like that's why we spoke to Nick Cox. Nick Cox was head of the under 18s and the academy. He wasn't even a coach. It's just different kind of, it's just alternative journalism, dude, because everyone asks the players and the coaches the same shit. It's like in MMA. MMA, it's the same thing. Everybody asks the same questions. If you watch this press conference, okay? If you watch this post fight press conference afterwards on YouTube, there'll be 3 to 4 fighters who will be interviewed. At least 2 of them will be asked the same question. At least 2 of them. There's like 30 journalists there. They're going to ask the same question. So people try to find alternate ways to get some different kind of information. As you can see, Kaikara France is definitely Maori, although based on his skin tone, you wouldn't think so. He looks. Tell you what, if his name was in Kaikara France, he'd look Irish to me. So, do you think Pantoja could beat Mighty Mouse? Yes. Death Killer just asked me that. Death Killer told me. I told him that I think Demetrius Johnson can beat half of them now, at 38 years old. At least half of them now, if not all of them. He's also been retired for over a year, by the way, in case people are wondering. At least, no, it's been more than a year. It might be closing in on 2 years now. He's been retired. They're showing the match where they fought each other. This was a crazy season, man. This was 15 of the world's flyweight champions. 15 of the world's flyweight champions in tough. And the winner of this fought Demetrius Johnson for the belt. And guess what? Demetrius Johnson beat that guy too. It wasn't either of these guys. But the winner of that tough season, which they both were in, Pantoja and France, all were champions. The winner of that gets a UFC title shot. I think Tim Elliott won. I don't remember who won, but it didn't matter who won because they got hammered by Demetrius Johnson anyway. Um, yeah, I don't think Pantoja he's prone to hitting, and Demetrius Johnson doesn't have power. But the thing is, Pantoja waits forward, and Demetrius Johnson would take him down and control him, or take him down and do work. And Demetrius Johnson's too quick, man. Here we go. Kaikara France walking in first. He's coming out with a Maori flag. I saw him with a Maori. I didn't even know they had a flag. I saw it at the weigh-ins. Sounds like he's coming out to some Maori music. Nah, Nathan, listening to your stream while playing games on PS5 was the most entertaining thing rather than watching the match. I didn't even watch CM Punk Cena. I knew Cena would win. Hold on, you can't. That's not fair though. You can't compare listening to me and watching UFC as entertaining, dude. You gotta watch UFC. UFC is incredibly entertaining. Well, it can be boring sometimes, but mostly it's entertaining. There he goes, New Zealand and Maori flag. There it is. Ooh, it's a nice little mix of the flag too at the back. Or is it the front and back? I can't even make out actually. I think it could be a front and back actually. Yeah, two flags. Mean mugging like Nate Diaz. Based on storyline, he might lose the title to Cody Rhodes as he'll turn into Homelander. Jose Mourinho, a Portuguese football manager, has publicly praised Dutch defender Dean Huijsen, calling him one of the highest quality prospects in European football at his age level. Come on, man. Leave me alone. Why? Why today? Where is this? These people just woken up, man, today. Decided to create some chaos in my channel. Me too, along with being a Manchester United fan, are you going to join us at Bayern Kalonda if you know him? I think Liverpool scouting is always good, but nothing beats Brighton scouting. They are like ahead of the curve 4 5 years. You know what? Brighton and Benfica do. Benfica get these people for 20 million slapper, 100 million release clause. Some bloody moron buys it from them too. On top of that, I got an interview of people saying Renato Sanchez from Benfica is the best CM. All that stuff. Later, he was a failure for Bayern. Same happens with everybody. Renato Sanchez was a. You know what's so funny about Renato Sanchez? He was a failure when he came to Bayern, but then he went to Swansea, did well. Then I think he went somewhere else. It's almost like he's good at a certain he's really good at a certain level, but it could not translate. And I suppose that is a shame, dude, because everyone wants to play in the best leagues they can, but a lot of people can't really. It is what it is. That's the name of the game. Not everyone's good enough. But I mean, Renato Sanchez, pretty legit, pretty legit. Kaivara, his name is interesting. Kaivara, Kara, France. Oh, look at her. He's inking up with the Maori tattoos everywhere. Look at the back piece. Looks like he has a shield on his back. Watching Liverpool scouting players from Bournemouth like Hoyson and Kirkers, they're looking at the right track. The scouting is good. Yeah. Or they just don't look at the club people play from and actually buy the players because they're good. Like normal people should. Look at the pop. Did you hear the pop when the music just played of Pantoja? He's not even American. Here comes this easily the second best flyweight ever. Coming out of some just slow hip hop, bro. Joe Rogan's giggling. Bro, look at these glasses. Look at these glasses, dude. Just walking like a G. Oh my god, they're meta glasses. No, man, what is this? Meta glasses. No wonder they look weird. I actually think he could beat all of them, still maybe except for Pantoja. Yeah, I agree. I know him. Maybe if I'm free, I will join. I usually watch alone, not listening anything. It just makes me lose concentration. Thoughts पे बहुत आने लगे. Seriously, a few more than normal even for me. Oh, he just gave the meta glasses to some UFC lady. Look at that. Amanda Nunes talking to Alexandre Pantoja. The Pahumpa, that's his head coach. Marcus Damata. Wow, Joe Rogan giving him a lot of praise there. Recently, I've lost interest in UFC and WWE altogether. Yes, Cena can't wrestle. He definitely can't at this age, dude. They both look gas. I mean, Punk almost. You know what, Rhythm? You missed a really bad botch because Punk tried after like 20 minutes of the match. He tried to like jump over the rope and do a offensive maneuver, and he's so lucky Bronson Reed was the person there. He's so lucky Bronson Reed was there because Bronson Reed literally was big enough to like hold him off because he was going head and neck first into the mat from the top rope directly. He completely missed everyone. It looked like he barely cleared the rope. He tried to do like a springboard move over the rope. He barely cleared the ropes. It looked like he was torpedoing down, and Bronson Reed saved him from hurting himself really badly. That's how tired they were, and they barely wrestled, as you mentioned. Wasn't Renato Sanchez the breakout kid when Portugal won the Euros? He went to Bayern Munich. Yeah. Then he played at Swansea. Then he played at a bunch of places. Yes. Played at Lille. I mean, it's clear Nkunku's up in market. Let's see who gets it because the intensity Chelsea is going for is the player. Yeah. Nkunku, man. They want 40 million for him. No one's going to pay 40 million for him. He's a bloody flop. Pantoja 20, 35. Kai Kara France 32. God, he looks so young. Benefits of shaving, I suppose. Growing up in WWE, TNA, young and dashing AJ Styles in Premier League, and also Alex Ferguson in MMA, George St. Pierre were my idols. सीना अगर TNA में होता तो मैं नहीं देखता. Yeah, but I don't think anyone would. TNA used to have fast-paced matches. They used to love the X division, the cruiserweight class. ये तो WWE इसलिए सीना को मजबूरी से देखना पड़ता. Man, Orton could wrestle and they're waiting him last year. Knee में वाला. Bro, they really should have pushed him. Yeah, when you're watching these two wrestle, they barely can. And Randy Orton is wrestling week in and week out. Yeah, I don't understand why Randy Orton can't get a simple push. Orton, Zayn. God, it's frustrating, man. Who else is not getting a push? LA Knights not getting a push. White Sixes are not getting a push. They have all these people on the roster and they're just looking at them, dude. They put the belts back on Street Profits again. It's boring, man. It's so boring. They have all these big players in WWE, and they're doing nothing with them. Look at this. He's gonna do the Maori thing. Look. Bro, this guy he's channeling his inner Maori this year, man. See, oh, yeah, it's again. What's happening, dude? Go away. This is annoying now. Don't get me wrong, Cena never knew how to wrestle. He's a complete antithesis of Shawn Michaels, who could give an all-time match with a broom, but nobody in 2005 till now. You know, I give Night of Champions a 1 star because there's no Dom Dom. It was just Dom Dom. Can come close to Cena in terms of dropping ultimate promos. Yeah, bro. He's throwing up the four title defenses. Bro, when Punk decided to imitate Cena, the old Cena with all the promos, it was real cooking. Oh, look at this! Look at the custom shots by Pantoja. Shots look superb, by the way. Pantoja shots look superb. Come on, Pantoja in 3. Let's go. Those times Cena फिर भी bearable था. अब इतना भी नहीं है. That's true, dude. Now he doesn't get to do what he's supposed to do, which is cut promos. Oh, straight away the body kick Pantoja. Oh, look at Pantoja. He's running. Oh, he's already got Pantoja. Picks him up, dumps him, takes his back. Oh, here we go. Alexandre is woken up early in this game, man. Oh, he sits down. He sits down on him. He doesn't even try to take him down. Look at this. Look at this back take. He sits down with a body lock. Nathan's about to look like a bloody genius today. Just watch. Said my favorite at this moment is Jacob Fatu. If you get in where you fit in, we're gonna be all right. Bro, I love what he was that Jimmy Uso thing, dude. If you get in where you fit in. What promos? Doesn't take 3 minutes to do them either, which is nice. Bro, look at this body lock. Look at this body lock, squeezing the life out of him. That he started off with a body shot, which for people who didn't watch that fight, Brandon Moreno destroyed Kai Kara France with a body shot. He's working the midsection because he's seen it as a weak point. This body lock is going to put stress on his rib cage, his breathing capacity. Look at him working the body from the body lock. Kai Kara France struggling to go belly down. Belly down is dangerous though when you have Pantoja on your back. He is absolutely struggling to get out of this body lock. First round, they're fresh, they're not sweating. It's going to be tough. It is all gas, no brakes, dude. Exactly. I was happy for Carrion Cross. Yeah, finally he's got a mat. Dude, I don't understand. They're not pushing anyone, man. They're pushing the same shit. They're 2 months off of a fresh season of WrestleMania being over. Push some new people, dude. I don't understand. What stupid logic is this where they just bro, sometimes WWE is frustrating, bro. This is why I like NXT. It's fluid. Everybody knows where everyone's gonna go, man. The players are the players. They don't change. Steady stream of influx of new talent. It's just smart business, dude. They just keep screwing around all the time, which is really frustrating in the main roster. Just they keep wasting everyone's time. First of all, it's incredibly stupid. It's almost like they don't want you to watch. You get that feeling sometimes that they don't want you to watch the product. Bro, Pantoja's on him like rice, bro. Absolutely hammering him in. Just full control from like over 4 minutes of control easily. Over 4.5 minutes probably at this rate. My best year in terms of sports is 2011. Start out legendary Summer of Punk, the great German big man Dirk Nowitzki for Dallas Mavericks. That was a crazy finals. United winning Premier League. Something's up with Sony Live. What the F? Yeah. It's not taking too much damage. He still lost the round, dude. You can't even watch the fight, man. Would you watch Goldberg for the final time? Technically, final match if he doesn't win. Nah, I don't know, man. So for some reason, I forget to watch main event. I wouldn't mind watching it, but I wouldn't lose sleep if I missed it. So I'm saying finally it's back. Prime Chennai Super Kings winning the IPL, India lifting World Cup, greatest year. Pantoja Masterclass incoming, third round sub. I loved it when the Shield was there. The Shield was Evolution is still my favorite rivalry. It's going to exhaust Kaikara France at this rate. What do you think about Indian UFC? I think we have a long way to go. I think the level of UFC is not as high as people seem to think it is. I was just discussing this actually. Subham. Oh, oh, he couldn't get the choke in. Bro, Pantoja is destroying him on the ground. Sony Live's not working. Oh yeah, sorry. As I was saying, first Indian in the Ultimate Fighter. He lost his first fight from Bombay. Um, They got to train outside of India, man. I don't know if it can be done. MMA, there's not a lot of money in grassroots MMA, so it's really tough. But it's still promising though. Pooja Tomar is obviously has a win. I think she's the only one who has a win in the UFC, man or woman. Not in the contender series, in the legit UFC event. Contender series is like a feeder. It's not exact. They are counted as professional fights, but they're not an actual UFC event. Uh, Brandon Moreno watching on closely. Um, Anshul Jubilee. Oh wow, Josh Van is there. He's getting ready to face off. Hunter Campbell said they're going to face off. Damn, there's a lot of bumps on Kai Kara France already. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, it's a long way to go. I was just talking about there's this Myanmar-born fighter they just showed that he just beat the number one guy in this division or in the fight we're currently watching, Shubham, flyweight division. And people were like, UFC got a Myanmar fighter before you. But technically, he's grown up in America, but he was born in Myanmar. He's 23 years old. Technically, the Indian fighters were there first, though. Last year, I was very annoyed. I changed my aquarium water. Next morning, I woke up and my goldfishes were oh boy. Not much into fish, dude. So I, I feel your pain, though. The clutch from Dolph Ziggler in Team Cena was the Team Authority was something else. Peak WWE. Sony Live is terrible, guys. What the hell is wrong with Sony Live? I've not seen Raw as boy era myself, but Summer Punk for me was the greatest phenomenon from 2011 2013, where a heel becomes untouchable even though WWE management didn't like him. Oh my god. Pantoja is destroying him, man. Pantoja. Can't really say that, but yeah. Netflix should take over UFC in India. Death Killer. Apparently, they're closing in on a deal. Somebody said by September they should confirm a deal. Let's see. Bro, WWE and UFC on Netflix. We're cooking, dude. Oh, what a takedown by Pantoja. My prediction looking like it's on its way. My prediction looks like it's on its way right now. Pantoja just chilling right now, exhausting Kai Kara France. Oh, Pantoja looking super sharp today, man. He's not getting into the wars. He's being very smart. I mean, I think Brandon Royval lost his match because he just couldn't use the strategy. His long limbs, he kept running into Joshua Vance, and it ended up costing him the match 20 minutes ago. Just kept walking into Joshua Vance's punches, even though he had the height advantage and reach advantage. Pantoja is not doing that. Pantoja is being really smart today. Pantoja wins the next match, another Brazilian win, Charles Oliveira. Illuminado. Okay, come on, Pantoja. Don't wait now. You did 2 rounds of hard work. Don't be foolish. Ooh, still working the body is Pantoja. He's sloppy now. Behave yourself. Kaikara Francis corner saying he's sloppy now. Come on. Oh, head kick. Who do you think will win? Oliveira, top join stream later, so I don't know. I think Topuria will win, but I really want Charles to win. To be honest, Kaikara France trying to take down Pantoja. That's interesting. Spins out of trouble. Pantoja hooks the single. He's trying to wall walk. Oh, he got lucky there. Bro, what is Kaikara France doing? Look how he's sitting on his knees and throwing a punch. What is that? Bro, Kaikara France is bending so low to throw a punch, dude. They're the same height. Ooh, step in elbow there by Kaikara France. He's trying some new moves. Ooh, countered with the knee there. Topuria will knock him out cold. Charles, come on. Bro, if Charles finishes Topuria, I'm going to go crazy, I think. Great composure there by Pantoja. Sony 10-3. You got to do 10 sports, bro. You got to do 10 sports. For obvious reasons, Death Killer, I cannot tell you. You know, there's enough danger going around on YouTube at the moment. So I can't really say it. Kakara France has lumps all over his head, dude. All over his head. That's crazy. It looks like he got mosquito bites on his head. I'll cancel my subscription today's bomb. You know, it's so funny you said that, Death Killer. I know you don't join me for the other watch-alongs, but I was just telling someone the other day that I literally only have Tata Sky because of UFC. Between Netflix and YouTube, everything I want to watch is there, technically. I literally, now that WWE is also gone from 10 sports, I literally only can, I can watch anything, obviously. The only thing I do watch on TV is UFC. Kaikara France is gone. I don't know. Kaikara France is looking tired now. Come on, third round submission. Make me look smart. Make me look like a genius. Come on, Pantoja. Come on, Pantoja. Come on, Pants. Come on, Pants. There we go. Bots again. Come on. Rear naked. That's the call. Come on. He's got the squeeze. Come on. Boom. Third round submission, baby. I told you. Oh, you got to get back Mighty Mouse out of retirement, man. Come on. What's the next stream we'll be doing? Good question. I haven't prepared for a next stream. domination. There's nothing else to be said. Pantoja won. Yep. I told you, bud. Third round submission. Rear naked. Probably Interfluminense. There's submission. Rear naked choke. Third round. Probably Interfluminense or Real Madrid Juventus. One of the two, Aditya. Probably both, to be honest. But yeah. Come on, man. Stop stalling. I want to watch the interview. Did you watch last night Chelsea? Now you mad, dude? I wouldn't get any sleep. I had to get up for this. I found out there was a 2 hour delay on Twitter. Finally, it's working and they're showing the ads now. This is a new Colosseo. Are you entertained now? Definitely, Demetrius Johnson definitely come back with Pantoja defeats one. Apparently, there's not enough money to get him back. If you were to believe, if you were to believe Demetrius Johnson himself, there's not enough money to get him back. I mean, Kaikara France wasn't even close. Dude. He wasn't even close in the first 10 minutes. Nothing. He did absolutely nothing for 10 minutes. $30-5. No amount of money will get him back. I follow his YouTube. Yeah. How long are you watching UFC? I started following UFC last year. Oh, look at this. Wow, he's not fought Joshua Van. Oh, face off. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Bro, look at Pantoja, dude. Oof. Oh, Did you see Pantoja's face, though? Did you see Pantoja's face when they did the face off, though? Did you see the face check? The face change? manager is starting to scare me, dude. He's starting to scare me how good he's getting. As you see his wife and two sons. So Ed Suarez there, I guess that's his manager, dude. Anderson Silva's longtime manager, Ed Suarez, the president of LFA before the merge, at least. I don't know what he does now, but yeah. Most finishes in flyweight history passes Demetrius Johnson and Davison Figueiredo. 8. If anyone was wondering if Demetrius Johnson finishes fights, he just surpassed them. Sorry, did he tie them or surpass them? I didn't see properly. 8 or 9, whatever. Still a lot. Look at that. Cowboy Cerrone's there. Who is that guy with the intense neck tattoo, man? That's mad. Theo Vaughn's there. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Theo Vaughn. Sitting next to Max Crosby, obviously. Jamal Murray is there. Denver Nuggets guard. Ah, Vitor Belfort. Into the Hall of Fame this year. That's his son, who's a Division 1 football player, by the way. Paddy Pimblett, 8th rank. Look at him. Looking closely at this fight. Sitting next to... Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look at that raw for Tommy Aspinall. The heavyweight champion. I really want one to get that fight of the night bonus. Fight of the night bonus. He probably will get that fight of the night bonus. He's going to get the fight of his life in the next one. How long have I been watching? Okay, Shabam. Sorry, I wanted to hear the interview. Man, I'm gonna have to actually Google which is the first event I saw because I don't know. I don't remember which year it was. I know it was Noguera versus Velasquez. Noguera versus Velasquez. UFC Noguera versus Velasquez was in February 21st, 2010. There you go. The first one that I can remember watching was UFC 110. And I remember watching UFC 116 like it was yesterday, which was Lesnar's comeback heavyweight title win against Shane Carvin. Pick'em odds. Brock Lesnar gets hammered in the first round. Shane Carvin gasses out in the second round, gets tapped. Arm triangle choke. Or some people call it head and arm choke. That was 116. I think that was in July of the same year. I remember 112 because that's when Frankie Edgar beat BJ Penn in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, so 110. I did see the Ultimate Fight, dude. The Ultimate Fighter season 1, Shabam, uh, which was in 2005. They actually showed that final in AXN back at the time. In the time, they actually showed that, but I think they just discontinued showing the Ultimate Fighter. I don't know if you guys even remember that channel named AXN. It was supposed to be like action oriented channel, but then it ended up becoming like movies and stuff. When it was action sports oriented, that's when they showed the Ultimate Fighter season 1. So I actually saw the Ultimate Fighter season 1 or whatever. I remember seeing some episodes of it at least. I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was weird. But after that, obviously, it became an obsession for me. What is this? The hell is that thing? What is that animal? What is this movie? Dinosaurs? Oh, don't tell me they made a new Jurassic Park. I can't be bothered anymore. Sorry. Can't be watching this. Jurassic World Rebirth. Hard pass. Thank you. This Brazilian woman, Julian Marini's women all over my new feeds. Julian Marins. All over your news feed. Okay. Never heard of it. Nathan, do you think Oliveira would break the Nina curse after with it? I think Marab breaks all the Nina curses, dude. She went to Georgia with, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but she went to Georgia with Marab. I think Marab breaks all the Nina curses as long as Marab fights. Juliana Marins. Oh no, you don't want to. You don't want to Google that, dude. You don't want to Google that, and I wish I didn't Google it. What is that with these people and doing stupid shit, dude? What is it with these people and doing so stupid shit? I don't understand. They're just so determined to do stupid shit. You hate that woman, Nina? Why? She seems quite bubbly and, be honest, quite different from the rest of the MMA media. She and the Schmo, dude, they have like a different kind of deal going on in MMA media. They're quite unique that way, both of them. The Schmo though is totally unique. Oh, I forgot he knocked out Bryce Mitchell as well. Ilya Topuria. Sorry, I think he tapped him out actually. Here we go, main event time. Ilya Topuria with this bloody annoying proclamation. Why is Charles coming out first, bro? I don't understand. Charles should come out last. Camera blurred, yeah, that happens. This is annoying. Speaking of 2010, that's when Charles Oliveira made his debut in the UFC. I think he was 21 years old, 20 years old. 20 years old when he made his debut. Most finishes, 2016 submissions and performances awards. Second most wins in UFC history, 23. That WWE stream crossed 350 plus views within 8 9 hours. Nice. Yeah, dude, it's not even been 8 9 hours actually. Oh, well, now it is actually. Fair enough. Look at his family looking stressed out, dude. Look at the crowd, bro. Look at that. A Brazilian man who can't speak English in the middle of Vegas. Nate, you ready to see Charles get knocked out? Are you ready to see him shock the world? That's a better question. Ian Gary is here to watch him fight as well, by the way. They both train at shooter box under Diego Lima. Oh, look at this. Look at the aura. This is real aura farming, dude. Imagine coming to the sporting capital of the world, not speaking any English, and you get the biggest pop out of all of them. Oh, look, the boos are already starting. Oh, bro, what is this promo music coming out, dude? I mean, who doesn't love Charles? But Elias just too good, man. Why is Topuria getting the better entrance? I mean, that depends on what they have planned. No? Charles just wants to fight, dude. Don't think he really cares. Why Charles came out first, though, is what I want to know. I guess because Topuria was the sitting champion before moving up. Wow, he's actually getting cheers. He got booed at the weigh-ins and at the press conference. That's mad. He's getting a solid pop now. Bro, look at this bloody Desperado Antonio Banderas music, bro. What a song to pick, by the way. This the first time I heard this song was in Desperado. I don't know if any of you guys watched it. It's a bloody ancient movie. I actually watched that on AXN, funny enough. We were talking about AXN earlier. Just imagine how stupid Ilya will look if he loses today. All that Islam talk only lose. Well, technically, Islam could have he could have fought Islam today and Islam could have done it, but Islam decided to duck him. Get it? Duck him. There's a lot of ducking going on at the moment, Jayesh. I don't know if you've been paying attention. Bro, look at these shots. What are those shots, dude? These custom shots are getting a little out of hand now, man. What is that? Seriously. Can't even make out what design that is. That's his brother, who's also in the UFC, by the way, Alexander. Bro, I like that T with the octagon shape in it. I like that, the concept idea of that in his tattoo. 16-0. I love Oliveira, but my goat will always be Chama. When next commentary video coming? Why only live streams? We want you to review match and everything. I like your opinion. Rhythm will do that in the new season. That was the point. That's his son, by the bro. Bro, did you see his? Did you guys see the embedded video where his son is throwing combinations at like 4 years old? Guys, you'll have to see that embedded video. I don't know which number it is. His son is throwing combos, dude, like real legit combos. It's like, yo, this is mad, man. It's like throwing spinning elbows and stuff. I was like, crazy. Topuria showing his gat. Where is Arman? Will he ever get a title fight now? Bro, this is what happens, dude. This is what happens. This is what happens. It be like that sometimes. Actually, he's probably going to get the next title fight. Who's next, depending on who wins here? Longest active knockout streak with Azamat Muzakhanov, who, by the way, I think is a light heavyweight. He just fought 2 weeks ago, too, I think, or last month. There we go. 28 years old, Topuria. Charles Oliveira, 3-inch reach advantage, 5-inch reach advantage, 3-inch height advantage. Actually ended up weighing in lighter than Topuria, which is crazy. Considering one was a featherweight. Come on. Come on, Charles. Come on. Come on, Dubronx. Oliveira pulls this off. Everyone has to shut up, dude. Come on, Oliveira. You can do it. Oh, always stressed out only when I watch Charles, dude. Look at Charles. Charles's shorts, dude. It's like fancy dress now. Bro, I don't want to hear the promo. Move on, bro. You're reading ads, man. There's enough ads on the bloody mat to begin with. Look at the ads, dude. Everywhere. Literally everywhere. Come on, come on. Fade to black. Where are the lights, people? Ilya's too calm, dude. I don't like this. He's too calm. They're not dimming the lights? There it is. Let's go. Look at the Brazil and Georgian flags on the edges, man. I love that. What happens in WWE? Does Cena get. What? No, dude. I don't know what happens. Cena's not going to be here in 6 months, dude. There's no point even thinking about it. 5 months, actually. It's already July. Lion tattoo looks sick on Oliveira, man. Don't think that's how it works, Akash. Woo! Yo. Oh, he hits the camera. That's a little mad. I don't think so, Akash. I don't think they care about that angle at all, to be honest. 6-0 as a UFC favorite, and he's a favorite today, even. I don't like that record either. Oh, what? Oliveira, you can do it. Let's go. Get really stressful 25 minutes, possibly. Like, really stressful 25 minutes, at least for me. Here we go. Go on. Bro, Topuria's too relaxed, dude. I don't like this. Bro, look how big Charles is compared to him. Charles, don't stand in range, dude. Royval already did this earlier. Stop it, man. Why are they standing in range of the shorter guy? Shina should get mad, but who's going to be? It's not happening at all. Oh! Oh! He definitely hit Topuria. 25K on Charles Oliveira. If he wins, he gets 112,000. Oh! Oh, he's going for the takedown? Body lock, Charles. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on. Got the body lock in. No. Oh, knees to the body. Let's go. Bro, did you see that dent in Topuria's knee? Oh. Oh, crap, man. He's on the bottom. Oh, no. Charles is already cut. How? How is Charles already cut? How the hell does that even happen? Oh, this is bullshit, man. How is he already cut? Oh no, salivary position. Get him off, Charles. Get him off. Bro, why did he try taking him down? Oh, leg lock. Leg lock! Charles! Oh, he look! He look! Oh no! Shit. Damn it, man! Oh, he's strapping his. Look at that! No, man. How is he bleeding already? What did he even do? Cena's not single, dude. Cena's married ages ago. What is this? Oh no! Oh no, you're eating too many, Charles. You're eating too many. God, Charles, stop running into his punches. Oh no. Come on, yaar. Use your brain, yaar. Standing in his range, man. What is the point of reach advantage? What is the point? Bro, between Royval and this match, what are they doing, man? Moicano, all of them today. All of them just walked into it. It's so frustrating, yaar. But you're walking into the punches when they have shorter hands, man. What is the point? Bro, this doesn't make any sense, man. Today, all the fighters have done that. Every fighter has done that in the main card. Royval's done it. Kai Kara France has done it. Moicano did it. Bro, even Peyton Talbot did it. Dude, they all did it today. Everybody with the reach advantage was standing in the range of their opponent who had shorter hands. Come on, man. Why would you stand? Oh, this is so frustrating here. Actually frustrating. I'm not even that upset he lost. It's how you lose, man. I always say it. Anybody can lose in this sport, dude. This sport's brutal. It's how you lose, man. That's really frustrating. Come on, yeah. You're walking right into these punches, man. What is Arman doing here? He's not doing anything, bro. Arman just a beach body. That's all he's got, bro. He's gonna get jacked. Come on, yeah, Charles. Bro, look at the lumps on his head. He didn't even fight one round. Look at the lumps on his head, man. He's really classy, man. He's really classy. They're like, oh, bro, that's frustrating as hell, man. That's actually frustrating as hell. Arman Elias should fight now. Bro, Arman Sarukian, I don't know what he's gonna do, dude. He barely got past Charles. Charles almost finished him in the first round. Sorry, knock him out in the first round, and he did. Yeah, I forgot about that. Can actually defeat this monster. Uh, I know people are gonna make fun of me, but I'm not gonna say it, bro. Because every time I say it, people laugh at me. It's like Marab. I know the person who I think can beat him, but I don't know if he's ever gonna get a title shot, dude. He's never gonna get a title shot at this rate. Bro, he came with his featherweight belt. Look at him. He came with his featherweight belt, bro. Look at this. I knew you won't last around. Bro got his ass beaten. You should allow double champ so we can see Islam. Minus 165. You have to bet 165 to get 100. What a shit bet that is. Islam can only defeat him. Also, please tell your pick for both Ilya and Merab. Islam, bro, dude, Islam couldn't even finish him the way he finished Oliveira. Think I think there's one possible outlier, but I don't know. They it seems like they don't want to give him the match death killer. I think Mateusz Gamrot has a good chance to beat him just because of his style. Who can beat Merab right now? Nobody. Nobody. When Umar finally gets his rematch, I don't know where Merab will be. He might retire by then. Maybe Umar in a rematch with improvements. But otherwise, I don't think Merab can be beaten. Look how much weight Paddy Pimlet's put on, bro. That's ridiculous. Oh, they're bringing Paddy. Oh no, it's about to get heated. It's about to get heated. Scousers don't get knockout. What are they saying to each other? Amir Ibrahimov, I think upcoming season get chance to play. I don't think so, Akash. I don't think so. Bro, we can't even give Dan Gore, who's the captain of that team, of the reserves. We can't get him a chance. We can't get Collier to play football. How is Amir Ibrahimov going to get past through all of these guys? Unlikely. Very unlikely. Islam was officially duckling Ilya. It's clear now. I don't think it's that, dude. I just think I see. I think Ilya had the same idea Islam wanted, which is they both think they should have been double champs. It's just that the UFC is not interested in holding up many divisions, so it has been denied. Both of them have been denied. Lightweight belt was stripped of Ilya. Sorry, Ilya gave up the 145 because he didn't want to ever fight again at 145. And Islam wanted to move up to 170. I don't know if Islam will never fight 155, but wanted to. He dropped the rose down and he's out. He wanted to fight Jack Della Maddalena, so it is what it is. Two belts, Spain Georgian flag over him. What an effing menace Ilya is. Scousers can get knocked out. Ask Liverpool. They died twice in the UCL. Yeah, he likes saying that, dude. He says Scousers don't get knocked out. Dan got great player, but injury prone he's becoming. Yeah, but the thing is, dude, if Dan, I mean, I just don't see Ibrahimov starting the season. anything can happen. Who knows what can happen between now and whatever disaster happens by the time the season starts. But it's just they're showing the knockouts of all of them now. Come on, man. Do you have to do this, Evan? Do you have to do this? Bro, look at his reaction for that title victory, though. See the difference between that and the second and the third. Dude, all three were left hands. Were all three left hands. What is this tea celebration thing about? Someone chose to wake up for this that too early. I mean, bro, 7:30 is 7:30 early. I don't know, man. 7:30 is all right. Maybe it's a Sunday, so that's annoying. But bro, he's just being mobbed now by people. All right. That's been a good day. Bro, what the F is wrong with Oliveira? He was asking at knocked out. This is Ilya, man, not Chandler. Is Topuria Georgian? Yeah, he is. He is. He's Georgian. He lives in Spain. He was born in Germany, but he's Georgian and he lives in Spain. Moved to Spain, I don't know, when he was like 10, 12 or something. Jayesh, because you woke up late today, Peyton Talbot walked into the range of Felipe Lima, even though he had the range. Renato Moicano drops Dariush in the first round, decides to sit in Dariush's. Decides to sit in his guard for over 4 minutes in the second round and then punches him out. Basically exhausts Moicano in the third. Moicano had the longer range. Bro, Brandon Royval and Josh Van. The fight was great. But if you see the size difference between Royval and Van, it will drive you crazy. Josh Van pulled it off 2-1. But if you see the fight, if you just see them stand next to each other, and then, bro, Kai Kara France was on one knee trying to punch Pantoja, and they're the same height. Pantoja was just wading in. Granted, he didn't get knocked out or anything, barely got touched, you could say. But even Pantoja was just running into his punches. But Pantoja does that no matter what anyway. And then Charles, bro. Charles looks so much bigger than him. You see, when he tried to get that body lock, he just scooped him under because he's so much bigger. Bro, literally the entire main card. There were 3 losses. Moicano lost, wading into danger. Royval lost, wading into danger. Charles lost, wading into danger. Pantoja won because he just mauled him on the ground. So the range gets negated. And Talbot won. The first fight was pretty good, man. Talbot and Felipe Lima's fight was really good. It was really, really close and really, really competitive match. Fair enough. But all of them, literally all of them waded into danger, which is really frustrating. Half Georgian, no, he's fully Georgian, dude. They moved to Spain. He was actually born in Germany, even. It's a weird story. I'm not quite sure why. I think they moved when Russia was having issues with Georgia, because Mirab talks about it even. But Mirab is older than him, so yeah. Then ask Karatskelia, he knocked out Liverpool. Some dude put 25K on Oliver. Yeah, I mean, the return, to be fair, was 112. So. I mean, if you put a 165 on Topuria, I'd get 100. That's a terrible bet. Who would do that? Who was the closest to defeating Ilya? I feel Max would have gotten him. No, man. No. Who was the closest to defeating Ilya? I believe Jai Herbert. He took a short notice fight in the lightweight division before. Jai Herbert dropped him, actually. Ilya did get dropped by Herbert. Yeah, that was ages ago in England. I don't think he's had any trouble, dude. I have to be honest. I don't think he's had any trouble so far. In this division, only a Hamzat level wrestler can defeat him, I feel. Also, Charles is doing good on the ground this fight. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. He got too excited and then he ended up being under him. He got the takedown. I didn't expect Charles to actually go for a takedown so quickly. Um, There is someone, man, but I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna get a title fight. He was the backup like 2 years ago for a title fight. Normally the backups do get the next title fight, but he's not got one since, and I think he's 1-1 now. He did lose a fight because no one above him wants to fight him. But betting 25K against Ilya is a very bad financial decision. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. I think Drake betted 400, 300K or something. I saw Stake put it up, allegedly. Drake bet like hundreds of thousands of dollars on Charles. Um, I think Gamrot can give him trouble, dude. But Gamrot has eaten a lot of heavy punches in his last few fights. I think he's durable enough to take these punches. But I don't know. I don't know if Gamrot's ever going to get a title fight. One question in lightweight division in UFC, still a Shark Tank or is it's toned down a little bit, but it's the most consistent Shark Tank there is, I would say. Compared to the other divisions, like now welterweight's good, middleweight's good. Heavyweight and light heavyweight is terrible. Bantamweight is good now. Welterweight's really good right now, actually. A lot of new blood. The thing is, the top five guys have been the top five guys for like 3, 4, 5 years now. I mean, Max has joined in now recently, but the I think the lightweight division is the only division where the people below the champ have all faced each other. Max, Dustin, Justin, and Charles all have faced each other. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any division that can actually say that where four different people have all fought each other. I don't think it is, and that just shows you that it's very very difficult to break through. Even the Sarukian's currently number one. He beat Charles by split decision and almost lost that first round by submission. And a lot of people think Charles won that fight. He lost by split decision. So let's see what Arman can do. Ilya's an elite wrestler as well. He always knocks out his opponents. That's why people forget how good he is on the ground. Yeah, he started in judo. Started in combat sambo when he was in Georgia. Then he moved to judo when he moved to Spain because there was no MMA. Then he picked up boxing and then he started everything else. Yeah. Welterweight division is stacked. Welterweight division is very stacked. Maybe he's the complete fighter of all time now, bro. Demetrius Johnson's still the most complete, bro. Demetrius Johnson's still the most complete. Power is great and all. There's plenty of people with power. Dude. There's plenty of people with power. Look at Alex Pereira, dude. Alex Pereira would have knocked out people with like 1/3 of the punches Ilya threw on Charles. He'd have to only throw 1/3 of the punches to knock someone out. Like power is great, but complete fighter means skill set complete, bro. I think DJ is still the most complete. Let's see if he can handle the Paddy heat, bro. Paddy Pemblet's another one that walks into punches, dude. Also, how can you give Paddy Pemblet a shot at rank 8, dude, when Gamrot's at 6? It's incredible, dude. These people they're just skipping now rankings to give people title shots. Terrible. Right now, I'd say Islam's the most complete fighter. Right now, Pantoja looked like a monster today. Uh, you know what? This might sound like a really hot take, but I feel like Aspen also a pretty well-rounded fighter, even though it's heavyweight and people don't look at it like that. He has a straight armbar submission. He has a rear naked choke submission. He has knockout power. He wrestles people. Dude, he has a straight armbar submission. Mm, still probably Islam. But can he defeat Ilya? I really don't think so after this. Bro, if Islam Makachev stands in front of him like he did against Poirier and stuff, you know what? people are sleeping on it, but Della Maddalena could finish Islam. I know people aren't looking at it that way, but don't sleep on Jack, dude. Jack could be a real problem. Islam doesn't walk into shots like is a very safe approach. Yeah, but bro, he didn't mind standing against Volk and Dustin, dude. He got pretty marked up in both those fights. If he tries that against Elia, oh god, that would be crazy. I still think I don't know why, man. I think Jack can beat Islam. I think Jack can beat Islam. Jack's got to use his brains though, bro. They cannot fight like this, man. Cannot fight like he's got to fight the same way. If he fights the same way he fought Belal and stuffs whatever takedowns there are, I don't think Islam can beat Jack Maddalena on the feet. I don't think so. Jack Della Maddalena's boxing still crisp. He's gotta amp up the takedown defense for sure though. What did he blocked? He Bilal attempted 9 takedowns and landed one or two. Islam doesn't normally go for takedowns that many takedowns per match. Takedowns got to hold up. Takedown defenses has to hold up. Jack can, but Willie, I'm not sure. Jack doesn't really wade into range, into the opponent's range. That I'm saying this knowing full well it could be a jinx, but he doesn't really wade into danger like that. So maybe not. Problem is Dana White is pretty desperate to find his new McGregor, so the idiots who are good at the mic, like O'Malley and Pimblett, get earlier chance at title shot as compared to ranked one. Yeah, but also the lightweight division is a little complicated. There's a lot of people that have got 2, 3 title fights again and again and again. So the motivation to keep giving title fights to the same people is also not there. I don't know how he gets one ahead of Gamrot. Gamrot is ahead of him in the rankings. Not giving Dustin. Dustin's going to retire. Max is fighting Dustin. Justin, I don't know what he's doing right now. Charles just got one. Armin, Gamrot are the people that come to mind. But if he gives, if Pimblett gets the fight straight away, they got to make Gamrot and Sarukian do it. They cannot just keep doing this though. They cannot just keep skipping people in the line. To be fair, Paddy Pimblett's not lost though. So if Ilya loses to Paddy, I'm stop watching this sport. Okay, so here we go. Okay, where is it? Gamrot is 7. Dan Hooker is 6. He was supposed to fight Justin Gaethje, but he broke his hand. Paddy Pimblett's 8. Darush just won today, 9. Grant Dawson is 13. Benoit Saint Denis is 14. Joel Alvarez is 15. Another fighter from Spain. Joel Alvarez. Also undefeated, I think. Undefeated or he has like one loss. So Gamrot's ahead of Pimblett, which is what Gamrot Hooker is ahead of Pimblett. They have not fought for a belt. Arman Sarukian's ahead of them. They have not fought for a belt. What is this, dude? They gotta give Arman. I can't believe it. What are they gonna do with Gamrot? Lightweight division's a little stuck at the moment. It's a little stuck at the moment. Anyway, guys, I am off now. I've done 3 hours of WWE and now I've done 3 hours of this in the last 9. So I'm off to bed. Actually, I don't think I can sleep now, but I'm off. Take care, guys. I think Fluminense is the next match we're watching. If not, we're doing whoever Juventus are playing. What is it? Real Madrid, Juventus. We'll do that watch along. I'm not getting up at 6:30 to watch the Club World Cup, guys. Sorry. But take care. I'll see you in the next one and enjoy your Sunday. Take care, guys.